So in the case of Kimba, aka the White Tornado, this cat was pretty insane.
He was crazy. He was all over the place. Running around the apartment, chasing Remy, climbing on the roof, fell off the roof, broke his leg.
He didn't seem to ever run out of energy.
Kimba terrorizes Remy 24/7.
Kimba's a really aggressive cat.
Now on top of everything, Kimba was actually putting a pretty huge dent into Michael and Liz's relationship.
Liz spent way too much time on Kimba and not enough time on Remy or me. I walked in the house and nothing happened. Nothing. It was all about Kimba. And then finally, when she did notice I was in the house, I would get a barrage of, look what Kimba did today.
So really what we were doing with Kimba, it was actually pretty simple, as far as I'm concerned, which is that we really had to exercise this cat.
We have like a circle in the apartment. So he would just continually run around and around and around. So Jackson gave us pit stops.
First thing we got to talk about is the racetrack. It's time for you to create good pit stops where there were bad ones before. Around the racetrack, you want to have pit stops, and on those pit stops, there were exercise stations, things that Kimba could do creatively as opposed to destructively.
Before Jackson came, he would be scratching me. I kind of would let him do it, and then I would get all scratched up. But still, I just thought he was so cute that I just, always babies, so what babies do.
And not only was she encouraging the cat to beat her up, steal food out of the fridge, do whatever, she would say bad Kimba and then hug the cat, sending the ultimate mixed message. When I first met you, it was very much like all Kimba all the time coming from you, Liz.
I've learned to back off.
She had to ignore him. She had to make the problem go away by not rewarding it. So when he attacked her ankles, she couldn't entertain it like her ankle was a toy and then complain about the fact that she was being carved up.
My thoughts on Jackson, I thought Jackson was amazing. I didn't know how to control Kimba.
It wasn't that we didn't know how to control Kimba, we didn't know how to read Kimba. We didn't know, since Jackson's been here, we see those cues much clearer, so we know when he's about to go off.
Kimba has become a really grounded, wonderful cat. I've seen him a lot since then, and he's just a really cool cat. He rests on his trees. He plays with Remy instead of, picking on him and fighting with him.
Now when I come home, not only does Liz greet me, but Kimba greets me. He can hear my car pull up, he jumps into the window, he's waiting for me when I come in. So it is actually much better now to get greeted by two instead of none.
I want to thank Jackson because he's helped us so much with the situation between Remy and Kimba. That was a big thing to me because Kimba would just attack Remy all the time, so he doesn't do that anymore.
To Liz and to Michael, message to you guys is keep it up. Now, I remember when I came over to their house after we stopped, they had slacked off in playing, and why could you tell that? Because Liz had scratches all over her arms and legs again. So Liz, Michael, keep it up, keep your routines going, play with your cats, and all of this will be a distant memory.